Hi everyone, I hope you are all doing really great on this 2nd of August, I was going to say October, August, or whenever you're getting the opportunity to listen to this recording, this video. I'm going to tune into the energy and see what guidance is coming through for us all to support us and bring us through August with some ease and grace. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would greatly appreciate the subscription. So if you could like the page below. Also, I share a limited amount of information on my YouTube channel. However, I go into greater depth and discussion with all of the energies, celestial family and guides and angels that I connect with and bring through a lot of healings, meditations, activations and clearings. And you can avail of all of them on my Patreon page, and I'll put the link below for that. So it's a private Patreon community page, and it is a small monthly subscription. So if you sign up to that, you will gain instant access to all of my work straight away. And lastly, I would like to share I have finally launched my brand new website called The Celtic Goddess. It is thecelticgoddess.eu, and I will pop the link in that below. I have a variety of treatments and sessions available, and you can contact me directly through that page if you would like to book sessions online, because I work online internationally, and also I have some limited in-person sessions available as well, but they book up fairly quickly. So let me know if you're thinking about booking August, September. So as always, I'm tuning into my higher self. My higher self is the oversoul aspect of me, the part of me that is all-knowing, all-wise, and directly connected to the universe, the God Spark energy. I will bring through and channel light language as I'm bringing through information. Light language may seem and sound strange to people at first. It is a language of the soul, and this is how I bring through healing, energy, activations, and codes, and it's also how I decipher and can explain the information that's coming through me as well. So it's like a way that I can translate. Light language is becoming more activated in many people. Even by listening to light language, you can be activated yourself. It is not something that's unique to me. It's something that we can tune into ourselves when we tune into our own soul blueprint. So all the information that I'm bringing through today, if it resonates, allow it to land softly and gently within the body and the mind. If it does not resonate, just let it slide through and let it go. And that is okay too. So I'm going to have a sip of my coffee this morning. And I'm going to tune in. So if it resonates with you, you can take a breath. I'm going to close my eyes and connect in with my I am presence. So welcoming that energy, which is always anchored within me, but activating and acknowledging that energy within me, and inviting you to activate and acknowledge that energy within yourself. Calling in my I am presence, my oversoul, my angels, my guardian angels, the archangels, my celestial families, my soul families, and also a special connection today with the Lion's Gate energy. This is the 8th of the 8th, the 8th of August we are experiencing, and we are in the energy portal of the Lion's Gate. We'll talk about that, I'm certain, very shortly. Also yesterday, being the 1st of August, is the festival of Lunasa. Lunasa is celebrated all around the world, but particularly in Ireland through our Druid ancestral lineage. Lunasa was a very poignant and important festival to celebrate. I was guided to do a little bit of reading, a little bit of research yesterday on Lunasa. I discovered many remarkable and wonderful insights around it that I found relevant to my own life. Lunasa was not when they took in the harvest. Lunasa was when in Ireland in June and July, the harvest that was collected from the previous autumn before winter set in, those supplies would have been very, very low. So June and July in Ireland in particular, the food supplies were very short, so people had very limited access to food. August, and being the 1st of August, was the first day of that year where the new fruits were ripe and they could be eaten. So it was a feast, so to speak, where we could celebrate and eat the ripened new fruits that had grown. And then as we moved then through August, people would have collected and stored that food over the winter, so they would have it throughout the year. So it was a very a celebration of abundance, a celebration of Mother Earth and the sun and all of the elements. And I was very guided yesterday to go light a fire outside, connect with the elements of nature. Now, this cannot be underestimated right now. So if you take anything from today, before I channel or bring through anything from my own personal experience, we have access, and it's free, to all of Earth's elements: fire, wind, water, and earth. Water at the moment is incredibly healing. The light codes that are hitting the water from the sun, the moon, we have a super moon as well that we are currently under. Being in water, bathing outdoors in water, being in the lake, putting your feet in the lake, swimming in the lakes, in the seas, in the rivers, in the flow of Mother Nature. It is very, very grounding. It is going to clear your energy. So please do not underestimate the incredible healing power that Mother Nature has for us right now, and always has had throughout, eons of time. These elements are not new. So I was guided to light the fire outside, pay respect and give gifts to Lunasa and the Festival of Lunasa. We have a super full moon, so we can charge our crystals, we can cleanse our energy under the super full moon. We have the wind blowing. You don't need to go too far in Ireland to experience wind right now, and rain. I gifted water and earth and salt as well. I was guided. So these are our elements that we can tap into at any time, and it's free. We don't need to pay anything for this, because I know it's a huge issue for people right now, and many people are feeling an immense financial squeeze. This has also been forecasted through any incredible astrologers have talked about this the last several months, about this squeeze around abundance and finances and flow. And many people say, oh, I can't afford to do this, I can't afford to go there. You can get out in nature, you can submerge yourself in water, you can ground yourself out in the forest or in the fields, you can drum, you can sing, you can use what you have in your body and your elements to connect in there and assist and clean your energy field right now. Because what's happening as we're moving into 8/8, and this has been accelerating faster and faster all year and previous years, but particularly this year, and since maybe June, since the summer solstice, it's really heightened these energies. We are moving, even if you don't believe in the soul's ascension, or you're not on that pathway yet in your journey in this lifetime, you can still relate to this from an energetic point of view. If we are moving into a higher resonance of energy, what that does is it shines the light on the dark within us. It shines the light on any unhealed aspects of us that comes up and wants to be seen and wants to be met. It wants to be released. So every hidden thing within our being is looking for its day in the sun. It's looking to be the light to be shined upon it in order for it to dissolve and release. So as this is coming up, it's going to bring a huge amount of deeply uncomfortable emotions and thought processes and feelings and disturbances in your field. So when you are in it, in those experiences, or having those moments or days, grounding into Mother Earth, connecting with the fire, the water, the wind, and the earth is very, very therapeutic. And not only that, energetically, she will cleanse and purify your field. So that needs to be said first of all. Before I begin, a little bit more. So I want to pick a card around that. I'll keep that card for somebody else in a reading later. So just asking, calling in my angels, my guides, very aware right now of the archangels and their energy and their presence wanting to be known. So if you're watching this, if you pray and ask for assistance from the angels, from the archangels particularly, they're really coming through very strongly. I am getting the energy, I'm seeing the Merkaba, which is a pyramid, two pyramids connected. So it looks like a 6-pointed star, but it's a 3D, so it's two pyramids. This is the vehicle of our soul's body. And this is Archangel Metatron. So his energy is very, very pure, very, very profound. So his energy is very strong in my field right now. So he wants his energy to be known. Just see if there's something wants to come through from him. So ask and you will receive. Ask for help. Ask for assistance from your angels and your guides. They will not interfere in your life unless you give them permission. So open your heart and ask to receive. So in this moment right now, if you're watching this, if there's something you need help with, you need assistance with, you need guidance and clarity, ask them. Say it out loud, say it in your mind, write it down. Ask your angels right now. The archangels are there to assist you. So Metatron is showing me a huge amount of energy coming from our sun, a huge amount of light codes coming from the sun. This is to do with Lion's Gate, the 8th of the 8th, and Lion's Gate is a huge opening of energy. Now, everything that we have on Earth and all these opportunities of energetic experiences or initiations, this is all to do with free will. These experiences can come and go, and they do come and go every year, but the energy is higher and higher and higher each year right now, so it's activating us more. But we can close ourselves off to what we can decide, because we practice free will. That is not for me. So we can have, just flow through the whole of August and the rest of the year and not shift or change anything, just keep getting the words, the head in the sand. Or we can choose to allow ourselves to be cracked open, so to speak, to allow more light to come in. And this is a huge opportunity right now. Lionsgate, I'm going to talk more about Lionsgate and the galactic energies that come through Lionsgate on my private Patreon page. So that's for people who are really immersed in this journey. So I'm not going to go into too much detail on that here. But Lionsgate is all about being empowered, being courageous, having that saying, the heart of a lion, and remembering the way we have learned, many of us, that courage, the words courage, and what does that represent in our society, has been distorted and inverted. So courage being, for me and for many, I know, growing up, courage is, having strength, having that power. You get the courageous soldiers go to war. They don't show fear. They don't show any type of emotions. They're steadfast in their emotions and in their power. They get that, that old English saying is coming, a stiff upper lip, head up. And that's being courageous, not showing your weak side or your weaknesses. Being courageous, standing up for yourself is being courageous. However, that is not in its truest form. So when I talk about any thing, I'm talking from the heart, not from the mind and what we have been told through our 3D and our 3D linear world. I'm talking about true courage that comes from the heart. True courage is being seen in our most vulnerable places. True courage is meeting ourselves in our most vulnerable places within us. True courage is expressing and showing our vulnerability to others so they may hold a safe space for us to release that. Courage is releasing our emotions, is showing our pain, is allowing our despair, our anguish, our fears, all lower energies in our field to be seen. That is the true courage, not this facade of this stony face and I'm keeping it all in and keeping the head up and pretending everything is okay. That is what eats away at people, particularly men. And we know this. I'm not going to go into this right now, but we know particularly men, and this is something that has been embedded into them since childhood. Don't cry, dry your ears, don't show emotions, don't show your vulnerability. And if they do, they're seen as less than. So this is complete distortion that is needing to be addressed and to be cleared, because our true courage is showing our vulnerability, having an open heart. The heart of the lion, the courageous lion, shows and presents himself or herself in that moment exactly as they are. If I am feeling angry, I am allowing myself to express that anger in a safe environment. If I'm feeling sad, I'm allowing myself to feel sad. I'm not trying to snap out of it. I'm not trying to shift and change myself. I'm addressing what I'm experiencing through my heart in that moment. And I'm holding myself in a space where I'm honoring each and every emotion as it comes up. I'm not ignoring it. I'm not running away from it. I'm not squishing it down. I'm not putting a face or a mask across me, so to speak, pretending everything is okay. I'm not disillusioning myself in any way. I'm meeting myself at my level. That is our complete courageous truth. When we do that, when we give ourselves the gift of that, we in fact enable and give other people the courage to do the same. Because when we show our vulnerability, when we open up and share our stories, our secrets, whatever it is we're holding within us, with people we feel safe with, which is very important also. We don't want to be sharing it with anybody that's just going to go and manipulate and tell other people. We need to have the right people in our field that we can share and they can nurture and hold space for us. But when we do that, that opens the doorway then for them to access their own innate wisdom, their own power, their own truth also. Secrets wants to come up as well, so I've mentioned it. Secrets, so there is going to be this month, I'm being shown energetically as well, the unearthing of hidden secrets. That which was not seen before is going to be seen. So this is as within, so without. So this is going to be within our own personal lives. Secrets maybe that we have turned away from within ourselves being released or unearthed, or the light is shining on it. And this is also outside of us. So what's happening in the world, an unearthing of a lot of secrets, a lot of things that were hidden away from us is unearthing right now also. I'm not going to go into that because I try and stay away from all of that drama outside and connect more within myself. But secrets unearthed. Secrets live in shame. And shame is possibly one of the stickiest, one of the most heaviest emotions that we can hold in our bodies as human beings. Shame lives in the darkness. Shame breeds self-sabotage. So if we are self-sabotaging ourselves, if we are stuck in loops and we are having the same patterns reoccurring within ourselves over and over and over, there's a high likelihood in that there is a root core creating that. So the fuel to the fire, so to speak, is shame, because shame is where we keep ourselves stuck. Shame is where we hide ourselves away. Things that happened to us or things that we feel we are to blame for. A lot of shame is held within us because we have blamed ourselves for this. So that's a complete distortion and a manipulation that possibly happened from somebody else so you could keep those secrets. We know a lot of abuse and a lot of sexual abuse is all based and kept around shame. If you tell somebody, I'm going to tell them it's your fault, you're to blame for this, you brought this on yourself, so you keep it hidden within you. So there is opportunity for this Lion's Gate, and under the super moon, so we have the next 3 days. Yesterday was a full moon, today and tomorrow under this full moon. What does a full moon do? And she is a super moon. I see her has a female body, feminine divine body. She shines and sheds more lunar light on all of that which needs to be released from us. The moon as well, I also see her as a magnetic pull. So she has the capacity, should we release it to her, to pull and unearth all of that dense energy that is no longer within us. So if you are feeling that you are working through shame, you're working through abuse or blame, that's keeping that shame and those secrets hidden within you, should you choose and should this resonate with you, this is an opportunity. If it's not that you want to share it with somebody, if you're not even sure what it is, but there's something there within you, you can write this down. You can ask. I'm getting again Archangel Metatron, call in your angels and guides. Ask for this to be lifted from you and released from you and unearthed from you, through you. I'm getting Isoro Okoti Ewa. Okay, finally get to pick a card after 20 minutes. Was a lot of information wants to come through. Okay, I'm going to pick 3. I'm shown. Okay. And remembering, I will go into and have gone into a lot more detail than this on my Patreon. So if you would like to access that, then just you can sign up and join, and then you will get access to more information around all of those subjects that I've been bringing up. Subjects is the wrong word. Challenges in life. So let your light shine. My throat is clearing here. Let your light shine. It's a lot about speaking our truth is happening now as well. So I'm getting like this light coming into us. It's like it's bringing us into alignment. It's pulling all those fractals. So I see the energy sometimes like separated parts of ourselves, because when we are in fear or anxiety or feeling unworthy or in those lower vibrational dense energies, what's happened is we have separated parts of us out from ourselves. And all of those parts want to come back into alignment, come back home to be in the body of you. So letting your light shine, I'm getting a huge amount of the throat was going. So activating, speaking my truth, saying no to somebody when I mean no, regardless if they like it or not. That's not my problem. I'm having boundaries. I am saying no when I mean no. I'm valuing my time and my energy, and where am I placing it? If I'm having issues with colleagues at work and they are pushing my buttons, I'm having the courage to speak my truth. The courage means allowing yourself, your voice to be heard, your truth to be spoken, no longer suppression or swallowing it down. Also remembering, having courage to be vulnerable, to express your truth in your emotions as they rise. Letting your true light shine, no longer pretending. This is quite forceful energy coming through me, and this is the Lionsgate energy. Really wanting to cut the bullshit out. Okay, no longer pretending, no longer this fake fucking face that everything is okay when it's not. No longer, I'm getting several times I've got the illusion around, TikTok, social media, Instagram, having these fantastic, fabulous lives. All the kids growing up thinking this is what is the norm, and then behind it all, people are empty, people are lonely, people are struggling and suffering. No longer feeding into that same bullshit. Be your authentic self. Speak your truth, even if it stirs stuff with other people. Let your light shine. Don't let anybody dim your light. This is very important right now, and this is a very potent time for you to step more and more into your power. And it's getting like a reclamation is the word I'm getting. You're reclaiming all those fragmented parts of you, all those parts of you throughout life where somebody took a piece of you, so to speak, put you down, suppressed you, judged you, put you in a box, and you believed them. Those aspects, those fractals of your soul are coming back to you, because this is where they belong, not in somebody else's judgment, or not you worrying about what other people think. Let your own light shine. So that is very strong. Next, soulmating. This is also to do with relationships. First and foremost, however, the relationship, the only and the most important relationship you will ever need to have is a relationship with yourself. End of. So no longer allowing the partner, the whoever's in your field, whoever your significant other is, taking and walking on eggshells, keeping the peace, trying to keep everybody happy in the family. No more of that. What about you? Call your energy back to yourself. Absolutely, yes, it will cause trouble in the family. Absolutely, yes, when you're used to doing everything for everybody, you call your energy back to yourself, they will be pissed. They will be really fucked off with you. But that doesn't matter, because no longer watering yourself down, diluting yourself, and spreading yourself thin for everyone and leaving yourself flat and empty. Call that energy back to yourself. Soul mating I'm getting this month is for you, allowing your masculine and feminine energy in your body to merge. Heal those unhealed aspects within you. Nourish and nurture that inner child within you. Shine the light of love that you are within yourself. This is a very poignant and portal of energy coming this month for you to really take care of you right now. Allow everybody else, partners, family, allow them and give them back their own responsibilities, to take responsibility for themselves, to take responsibility for their own actions, and stop keeping the peace is the word I'm getting. Call your energy back and allow yourself to be your own soul mate right now. And this is kind of Vicia Pisces as well. This is also around, the masculine and the feminine, and these rings move out and out from each other. These are all, I'm shown, wanting to come back into one, into source, connecting and unifying the masculine and feminine aspects of you through the heart, connecting and healing the inner child aspects of you as well through the heart. Calling home all of those fragmented parts of you back into one, back into alignment. So it is a very potent, very powerful energies this month, should you choose to tap into them. Remembering calling on Archangel Metatron, call upon the archangels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. Michael is a protector. He carries the sword of light. He cuts through all cords. He cuts through all codependency. So anywhere we have attachments to others that may be unhealthy, you may ask him to clear that from your field. He also cuts cords through entities and energies in our field also, which I won't go into right here. Archangel Raphael is the twin flame of Mother Mary energy, and he heals our physical and our mental bodies. Archangel Uriel, she is connected with our earth chakra, and she assists us and grounds us deeper into Mother Earth. She also assists us with redirection if we're lost and we're looking for a new direction in our lives. And Archangel Gabriel supports us emotionally as we heal. We need to release those heavier emotions, and we can call upon her to support us. There's a lot of other archangels as well. We have 12 altogether. So call upon whatever archangel is resonating for you at the time. Thanking the energies for this information brought through today. I hope it has assisted in giving you some inspiration, some clarity, and some guidance as to why you may be feeling the way you are. If you like my work, you can check out my website below. I'll put the link. You can also check out my Patreon page, and look forward to connecting with you all again very, very soon. Have a beautiful day.